Hey guys, Velo from Flat29, just doing another review on Clash of Clans. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do some battles here with just some dragons. Now they're only level 2 dragons, but you know, I find that they work pretty well. If you have hordes of them, you know, they're going to do some damage there. So as you can see, I've got 9 of them here. I'm currently increasing my my army camp size here to level 6s, so I've got 3 on the level 6, 1 on the level 5. In the middle of upgrading. It's going to take a good couple of days, unfortunately, to bring that back up to speed with the rest of them. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. So this base here, I'm thinking maybe no, too many air support. Now specifically, what I was doing is trying to reduce my clan's level so I can get to attack bases a little bit like this one here. So when I do actually finally attack, it's not going to be too much of a strain to actually destroy people and steal all of their loot. These guys don't have enough loot for me, so I'm going to move on. This one, air support, maybe a little bit too high. Now the great thing is, you can choose who you're fighting against, unlike the Builder Hall, which I absolutely love, by the way. I think it was brilliant idea for them to actually include that within Clash of Clans, but with this, of course, you know, it costs you to kind of scroll through, but you can choose who you're going to attack, which I think's an awesome idea. So these guys, you know, I mean, we're looking at really low level air support. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to give this one a crack. I'm actually going to chuck all these down in the same place, because they'll split off and do their own thing anyway. Chuck a few rages in there as well. Let's see how quickly we can actually get this down. So I don't think it's going to take that long. Let's chuck another one there. Doesn't look like we've got anything negative coming out of this base. It's all positive so far. Yeah, okay, we've got the air support over here, making a little bit of trouble for us, but that's fine. We've already got the 1 star there. We've taken the majority of their elixir, which is awesome. And of course we're ripping their coins to pieces as well. So happy days. Now, of course, you know, when these guys get together, they're amazing. They will literally just tear everything apart. I mean, you can win pretty much every battle as long as you just keep your eye on the air support. So you know, these guys are going to get to that quick enough to be able to tear it to pieces. Now we've got 1 air support over here left. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to do me. So I don't think we're going to survive to destroy the rest of the base unless these guys kind of club together and go at it at the same time. You know, which they may do. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I mean, they're all moving, you know, pretty quickly. I'm out of rage spells. I'm not going to use anything else. I don't feel the need to. I do have a blue dragon in my clan castle. Oh, hold on. These guys might actually be able to take this on. So, here we go. Are we going to do it? Yes, we are. Perfect. So, really, I mean, you've got that level 1 air support. I mean, I don't know how much damage that thing's going to do. I don't think I'm going to get to their elixir drills, dark elixir drills, unfortunately, because it would have been nice to have taken that. Although it's a little bit, but you guys know, you know how valuable that stuff is. So there we go. You know, we're looking at 2 stars, 91%. I mean, that's pretty decent, right? I mean, I could go and wipe that out with my my Barbarian King and my Archer Queen, but I'm not going to. So yeah, there you have it. That's a victory. You know, a good return. Nice little cheeky bonus. Obviously the bonus isn't that great because I've let my clan castle reduce so much, but there you go, we got 5-star bonus as well. So yeah, there we go. I mean, we've got another load of dragons coming in here as well, so that's pretty much gonna fill up that. Let's have a look here. So yeah, I mean, let's get some rage spells on the go, just for next time. I'll tell you what, actually, let's do it again without the rage spells and just see, just kind of see what's going to happen. These guys, pretty low level air support, so but not much in the way of loot there. Yeah, these guys have got a little bit more on the go, which is good, but I honestly believe if I went for this one, that air support is going to take us on, so I don't really want to risk that. These guys really don't have enough elixir. I mean, we could search all day really. I mean, let's have a look. So we've got a couple of air supports there which are looking like they're in a good place, so we'll ignore that one. This one here, yeah, I mean, bases that kind of hide their air support behind a lot of items, a lot of buildings, really good idea, because as you know, you can't tell your troops what to attack, so they're going to go for the closest thing that's in their line of sight really, and they're going to focus on that, and it's just gonna destroy them really. This doesn't have a lot of loot, but I do believe it would actually be a really easy base to take on, although as you can see we've got some expos there as well, so I'm going to ignore that one as well. Obviously this is costing me quite a bit of coinage to scroll through these bases, but I mean, that can be the way forward really. I mean, the actual gold itself, not that difficult to kind of recoup. It's the elixir itself, because obviously you're going to be spending elixir, building up your troops, and also increasing your gold storage. You're going to spend a lot of that money, a lot of that elixir doing that. So you need to kind of recoup the costs with the raids that you do. You don't want to end up with less than what you've spent to actually get into the fight itself. Let's have a look, see if we can find a suitable one. Yeah, that's looking okay. I mean, we've got some pretty heavy air defense there, so I'll probably ignore that one as well. Okay, so it might take us all day, guys. So hopefully it won't take too much longer to find a base that's actually going to be worth taking on. This is the one. I can tell straight away. You've got really low level air defense, which is what I like to see. We've got some full storage there. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to chuck them all over here. And let's just see what these guys do. Obviously I've got no rages, so we'll just see how it pans out. 220 odd elixir. Let's just see if we can actually destroy this and just plough through their whole base. Now of course their air defense is kicking off, it's trying to cause some damage. I don't think it's going to be that long until we're on there. Obviously got a cheeky little hidden Teslas just popped up. Oh, it's attacking us. Oh no, we've got a lot of air support there. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. This person's obviously understood that they really need to increase the level of their air support. But these guys, they haven't had too much trouble with it. We've pretty much taken their dark elixir storage there. We've taken over 100,000 of their elixir, which is great, along with the gold as well. So we're doing pretty well. These guys down the middle, they're not really facing that much trouble really. Obviously you've got both of those air defences going at it. That expo's not facing up, so we're all good. There we go, 2 stars, so guaranteed win already. We knew that was going to be the case anyway, because dragons are awesome. If they actually decide that they do want to take on those air defence, that might be a really good idea. Come on guys, come on. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but it's okay, because they're taking all of the elixir and all of the gold, or all the majority of it, which is what I want anyway. So I mean, they're doing kind of what I want them to do. They're going to waste a little bit of time going for the camp there. I'm not really fussed about that. I just want them to get over here. Obviously you can't see where I'm pressing, so I will zoom in. That's what we're after there, the rest of their stores. And to be honest with you, unless that takes us out completely, which it hasn't, which is excellent, I think we might have a relatively good chance of getting on that, unless this archer and this wizard's tower can actually cause some sufficient damage. and of course, unless they go completely the wrong way, then I think, you know, we might actually be able to take, you know, what we're actually after. So there we go, just taking the rest of the gold, or the majority of. Obviously we've still got a couple of mines over there, but obviously, you know, the storage is where the majority of it is. And there we go, we finally lost them both. So look, I mean, overall, you look 74% overall damage. 2 stars, so it's a definite win. And as you can see, we are looking at 361,000 gold, 190,000 elixir, a little bit of dark elixir on there as well, 17 trophies, and of course you got your little bonus there as well, which is excellent. So yeah, you know, like I say, dragons are the way forward, guys. Dragons are the way forward. You want to take on a base, you know. If, of course, if I use the rest of my support as well, that could have been 100% victory. Dragons are the way forward. Of course, as I mentioned, I've got one of these cheeky little guys in here. No, I'm not going to get rid of him. They're awesome as well. They are a little bit slow. One thing I would suggest, if you're going to use the blue dragons, is don't put them with the other dragons, because the other dragons are a lot faster. Before your blue dragon has a chance to actually attack, your other dragons would have destroyed the building it was going to attack, and then of course the blue dragon is going to reset itself, so it's going to take longer for that dragon to actually start attacking people. So there you go. As you can see, dragons are the way forward. You're going to win. You're going to get those stars. Use the rest of your support as well. You'll get 100% on pretty much, you know, any base that you actually look at properly and make an informed decision as to whether or not it is the base to attack. What I'm actually going to do, guys, is once I've got all my levels sorted out on everything, because I am upgrading my whole base at the moment, I want to make sure everything's maxed out before I move on with my clan castle. I believe I made a little bit of a mistake. I didn't do any research at all when I first started playing Clash of Clans, so I increased my my town hall to the higher level without increasing the level of everything else. So playing a little bit of catch up, a bit of a rushed base. Of course, you know, I'm going to be sorting that out as well. I'll show you guys what I can do with the base increase, with increasing the levels of everything on here. I might gear up a few things on here as well. And then, of course, we're going to do some more dragon raids, but I'm going to increase the levels of the dragons, and we should face the same kind of enemy, same level of enemies, as we are now, because I'm not going to be increasing my trophies. If anything, I'm going to reduce them over the next few weeks as well, and we'll see how many trophies we can get, well, let's say in 24 hours. We'll just see how many we can get. I'll dedicate some time to show you guys exactly what playing this game for, you know, for a day, just pounding away at other people and other people's bases, and taking as much loot as we possibly can, and we'll see how that goes. But until next time, guys, as I say, my name's Velo, this is Flat29, bringing you Clash of Clans, Dragon Wars. I'm going to be coming back very, very soon with another video. Keep your eyes open. If you haven't subscribed, press that subscribe button and the little bell button as well, and of course my next video will come up. It'll let you know. You'll be able to watch it before anybody else, get a little bit of insight as well, and hopefully we'll learn more together. Thanks a lot.